Terraria's Starlight River mod is truly a sight to behold, introducing all manner of new fascinating weapons, accessories, and bosses into your world. And within these 70 or so weapons introduced, includes a wallop of some of the most unique and satisfying modded weapons I've ever seen, completely redefining what's possible in the modding scene. Today, I'm going to be showing you 4 of my absolute favourites, weapons that not only look unbelievably awesome, but function unlike anything I've ever seen in vanilla Terraria. Oh, and it's safe to say what I'm going to be showing you today only scratches the surface of what this mod introduces, so if you'd like me to show off more weapons from this mod, let me know down below. Before we jump into it, however, if you enjoy this kind of modded content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Right then, let's dive into this, shall we? First up, we have something quite special, the one and only Cloudstrike, a lightning-firing magic weapon that is an utter blast to use. With its crafting recipe consisting of an inner crescent staff and 10 auto scrap, it can be obtained quite early too, only requiring a bit of exploration. When it comes to this weapon's output though, it basically works by always charging up when you're not firing, and then releasing a powerful lightning strike when fired. However, by holding down the fire button, we're also able to use it as a shorter range taser that can be surprisingly effective at dealing with groups. Of course though, that fully charged strike is most definitely its main attraction, dealing around 150 damage while piercing through as many targets as you can hit. Next up, we're on to melee with the spectacular Refractive blade. Where do I start with this thing? Aside from being an awesome true melee weapon on the one hand, being able to deal great close quarters damage, it also functions as a freaking laser beam. Now, unfortunately, and this could just be me, this laser beam only deals 1 damage, which could be a bug, but saying that, the knockback this beam provides is more than enough to be a fantastic crowd controlling tool, and can even be used to stun lock enemies into the air if positioned right. The only real drawback of this thing I found is its relatively complicated crafting recipe, requiring you to farm a lot of materials, but other than that, when it's in your hand, it's definitely one of the most fun melee weapons I've ever used. Next up, we have a weapon I just had to show you guys, the Impact SMG. Now, on the surface, this just looks like your generic everyday SMG. But wait, does your SMG turn into a throwable grenade when overheating, which returns to the player like a boomerang? Probably not. Yeah, you heard me. This thing basically works like the TDR guns from the Borderlands series, allowing you to throw the gun to deal damage. Interestingly, the more you accurately do this, the more your combo will increase, eventually capping at 5. And when you are ready to dish out a big one, make sure to continue firing to the point of near meltdown, as this will make your next throw dish out a devastating explosion on your enemies. Such a genius weapon that makes me so excited to see what other firing mechanics can be incorporated into guns in the future. And finally for today, we have the one and only Pyroclastic flow. I just had to feature a weapon that basically acts like a lava flamethrower. Like, just look at this thing. I've never seen anything like it. If anything, it actually reminds me of the lava pickup from Pixel Junk Shooter. That's a really obscure reference, I know. And the best part is, not only does it look brilliant, but it dishes out one hell of a punch. Being able to flood multiple targets with long-lasting damage over time goop that can, and I'm not even kidding, reach DPSs over the 10,000 mark. Even for a post-Plantera weapon, that's impressive. So the fact this can be crafted with Hellstone bars and a few other early game materials, I'd say this is an excellent choice for those of you wanting to finish off pre-hard mode with something a bit wacky and unique. Sadly, that's all we've got time for today. I don't know about you, but as someone who's been reviewing Terraria weapons for over a year now, I can't even explain how fun it's been digging my teeth into the Starlight River mod. And of course, if you'd like to see reviews of more weapons from this mod, because there are so many other cool ones, let me know down below. This has been Socrates, and I'll see you in the next one.